Är du ute?
Nej, inte med.
Är du med?
Yeah.
Hey guys, and welcome to my Berlin apartment. I mean, you guys have seen me shooting here before, but you have been asking me so many times to do an updated apartment tour video. I've been in this apartment now for a year and a half, and you guys want to see, has anything changed? Have I all of a sudden become a hoarder, adopted 10 cats, and stopped washing my hair? We will see. By the way, what do you think about my lovely influenza voice? 3 weeks and counting, my voice is still not good, so apologies for that.
Sounds sexy.
You think it's sexy?
Yeah, very.
Thank you, David. So this is the office. You've seen it before if you're not new to this channel. This is where all the magic happens. We have a home office. I sit here, David sits over there by the iMac. And also, as you know, we have an assistant and an intern. They come here and we work together. So it's a full house. I love working at home. I think a home office is my preferred way of working. So I think even when we move to our next apartment, I'm always gonna have a room just for working because I don't wanna go to an office. I wanna stay where I have my kitchen, my clothes, I can do wardrobe changes in the middle of the day. I can take a nap, not that I ever do, but I could. In here, not much has changed, I think, since my initial apartment tour video. We still have the wardrobes, I think you saw them before. I think we're done with the office, one of my favorite rooms in this apartment, so I'm gonna show you the kitchen now. Welcome to the kitchen. It's just opposite the office, and this is where all the cooking happens, where the kimchi and the granola happens. I think that this is a very practical kitchen. It works really well. We have everything we need in here, but it's not like a beautiful, lovely kitchen you want to hang out in. So next apartment, I wish for a kitchen with maybe a kitchen island, some bar stools, or maybe a little cozy area with some chairs where you can sit down and hang out, have a glass of wine. But for cooking and doing all of that kind of stuff, it's really good and yeah, very practical. The most practical Berlin kitchen I've seen, I have to say. Behind you guys is the balcony, and we don't have any balcony furniture, so what we did is that we took some shelves that we used to have in our old kitchen and just put them out as furniture. So now we have shelves as a table and as chairs that you can move around, so they're very mobile. You can flip them around as you want. I need to show you something that is not minimalist at all, and that is our fridge. It is so tiny and we love food, so we just stuff things in there and it is a mess. We try to keep it organized, but it is impossible. Every week when we get our shopping, we fail. Let me show you. Messy, huh? It's that watermelon. Takes up all of the space. I love this tofu. It's the loveliest, one of my favorite tofus. I mean, I love plain tofu as well, but the smoked one is the bomb. Bathroom time. Next to the kitchen is the bathroom. I love this bathroom. I love the gray color. I love how simple and clean it is. There's a nice bathtub in here, and the toilet seat is the cutest. Looks like a little rocket ship or something. Not much has happened in here, I think, since last time I saw you guys. The only thing that has happened is that I am kind of drowning in skincare and makeup and hair care stuff that gets sent to me. This is an issue I have. I have no idea what to do with all this stuff because I do want to try out all the new lovely fair trade organic vegan skincare and stuff so that I can tell you about my favorites, but I don't know what to do with all of the packages. So what I do is I give a lot away to friends. My friends have really good skin and hair. And behind this wall we have the bedroom, so let's get in there. Welcome to my bedroom. It's very narrow and very long, but the only thing I do in here is sleep, so I don't really need it to be any bigger. I think the most important thing about a bedroom is that it's supposed to be, when you lay down with your head on the pillow, it's supposed to be serene and calm and makes you want to relax. So I love that everything is here so white, so calming, and I just feel really relaxed when I'm in here. There's no clutter anywhere. And I mean, as you probably noticed, we don't have any artwork on the walls because I just want my eyes to be able to wander freely without getting caught in a million different things. I do have to admit one thing. If you look up, you will see the ugliest thing in our apartment. Look at that naked light bulb. We just moved in and it was like that. We don't even have any ceiling lights. So we just kind of forgot about them. And there they are. They look horrible and we don't even have the intention to do anything about it. So I guess you're just gonna say it like that. This here is mine, and the next one is David's. Mine is much more organized. David just pushes everything in there more or less.
That's not true.
It's not true?
No.
Is that,
My clothing is just bigger than yours.
Oh, that's it, that's why. Oh, so that was just an evil reputation. So, do you want me to open them and we can check it out? I like having clothes on display because it makes it easier for me to find them. I have all my light color clothes in here and the black and dark ones in the wardrobes in the office. Whoop. One thing I want to say about clothes is that I've realized something. I've learned a lesson over these years of being a minimalist, and that is that I have the tendency to throw things away way too quickly because it's in my nature. I'm very much a declutterer by default. So as I'm working as a fashion influencer, fashion Instagrammer, I realized that I do throw away clothes or give away clothes that I tend to use later if I would have them. So I've stopped doing that. I'm a little bit more careful. I'm okay with having more clothes than I used to have, and I'm just learning how to kind of accept that this is a part of my job and I need to have tons of camera equipment and tons of clothing and stuff to be able to do this job well. So I'm just gonna accept it and work against my minimalist streak, if that makes sense. Hallway, then living room, let's do it. Behind me is the hallway. We just have shoes in there, and David has his caps. We got a few sunglasses, and that's basically it. It's very, utilitarian, nothing fancy. I do love these stools though. I think they look like tiny spaceships, and I love everything that looks like a spaceship. And here is the living room. Living room! This is my favorite room in the apartment. Maybe I say that about every room, but I just love hanging out in here, especially in the summer right now, because after lunch the sun comes in here and then it moves around the whole room, and at 10 o'clock in the evening the sun is still in this room, so you have like the whole afternoon and evening just filled with lovely sunlight. And I love that about when you don't have a lot of stuff in your home, that the natural light can like play around and make like very beautiful details, and it changes during the day, so your apartment will look like different in different types of the day. I don't know, I'm a freak for natural light and daylight and sunlight, so I love this room. And you can see that the Acapulco chair is in here now. I think it looks really cute like this. I love it. It has such a funky shape, and I really like hanging out in it. But yeah, this is where we hang out. We have an amazing projector here, so that we don't need to have a TV. We can just project our movies because, as you know, we are super big movie nerds. We watch movies on this big white wall here. Another good thing about not having artwork is that you can use your walls as cinema. That's very handy. I love it, and I can really recommend this this specific model as well. I think it looks kind of like Ava from WALL-E. I love it. And let me show you guys what I have over here. Who do we have here? Oh my god, Simple Matters, best book ever made. Have you pre-ordered yours yet? I know you have, babes. It's good stuff. I think magazines and books are some of the best interior design elements. I have a few of my favorite magazines and books over here. And I have magazines displayed all around the apartment, as you've probably seen. And what I like about it is that you can quite cheaply just switch them out, and you can have a new color or something, and it will create a whole other atmosphere for the room. Also in here is our DVD collection. Yes, we do love Studio Ghibli. Two things that I think are really clever for any apartment are mirrors and fresh flowers. Both of them really make such a big difference when it comes to the overall feel, because fresh flowers makes you think of like something organic and makes a minimalist home look a little bit more homely, and mirrors is such a clever way to play with the light and the space, making everything seem more lighter and more airy and breezy and bigger. So those are two recommendations. Thank you so much, you guys, for hanging out today. It's 32 degrees outside today, and I'm wearing a blazer, so I'm gonna have a nice coffee and cool down. Hope you like this one. Tell me if you have any questions or any if you have any suggestions for future videos or whatever. So yeah, thanks for hanging out. Tell me, would you live in an apartment that is this white, or do you prefer things to be more like warm and patterny and cuddly? Let me know. Maybe your apartment has even less stuff in it, has even more of an echo. Let me know the status of your echo in your home. Talk to you guys in the comments. Cheers! A huge thank you to Blinkist for sponsoring this video. Speaking of minimalism, this app is perfect for all of us who want to minimize our time doing unnecessary things and instead spend it on what's fun and important to us. Blinkist is summarizing everything significant in all of the best non-fiction books out there and turning them into 15-minute long snippets. How cool is that? It's not just saving us all of a lot of time, but it also gives a taste for what book you might be interested in digging deeper into. Efficiency deluxe. My own Blinkist list is so long, I got a bunch of titles I've been meaning to read and now can go over in a few minutes instead of like a week. I actually just listened to Thinking Fast and Slow by Daniel Kahneman, and it was such a great book and I definitely recommend checking it out. So are you guys getting on the Blinkist train too? They have both yearly and monthly memberships and a free trial to choose from, so it's definitely both a great and affordable investment in yourself. Right now they have a special offer for you guys. The first 500 people to click the link in the description or go to blinkist.com/Jenny will get 20% off the cost of the membership, and you can also get a free trial to test it out. So go give it a go and let me know what you think and which books you've decided to speed read. I'd love to get your recommendations. Okay, that's it. Thanks for today. See you guys next week. Hej då, puss puss!
When anyone reads a newspaper online or something and they see a poop story, they think of me. That's the thing. It's not like, oh, they look for a poop story. No, when people stumble over a poop story, they send it to me.